Hello to you watching. I am taking this opportunity to do an update on my makeup inventory. And so back in January, I posted a video that was my makeup inventory by the numbers. So I just went through the numbers of items that I have in my collection. And I introduced my low buy, which I've done pretty well. And so I'm just gonna give you guys an update. I've got my computer here that's got all of my makeup inventory stuff on a Google Sheet. And actually, if you're interested in seeing how I organize my makeup collection and how I keep track of everything, how much I'm spending, how much I'm using, that kind of thing, I will have my Google Drive link down in the description box below. Yeah, so let's just get into it. So if you look at the spreadsheet, one of my tabs is my makeup inventory, and it's just how many products I have in each category. And so at the beginning of this month, July, which I realize we're almost at the end, and I'll be doing a new number for August. I'm just gonna go through my numbers. So, hold on, actually, I will tell you what it was when I did my update back in January. Currently, I have 3 face primers. In comparison to my number in January, I had 4 face primers. So I decreased it by 1. Concealers and color correctors, I currently have 6. I had 6 in January. So even though I have used them, I have also replenished, I guess. Foundations, I have 3. In January, I had 5, so I've decreased my number of foundations. I've used those up. Face powders, so these are like setting powders, pressed powders. I have 2. And in January, I had 6, so I brought that number down quite a bit. Bronzers / contour shades, I currently have 6, and in January I had 7. So according to this, I've used up 1. Net change anyway. This is of course over 6 months. Okay, so for my next category, blush, I have 2 as of July 1st. And as of January 1st, I had 5. So I definitely decreased that number. For highlighters, I currently have, or in July, I have 15. And in January, I had 22. And it was part of my no buy. I buy no highlighters this year. And so far, I have stuck to that. I have not purchased any highlighters. Okay, next. So we did highlighters. Next, loose eyeshadow. As of July, I have 11. Yeah. And in January, I had 12. So I've decreased it by 1. That is also part of my 2019 no buy. I am not buying any loose eyeshadows. Eye primer in glitter glue. As of July 1st, I have 2. I have an eyeshadow primer and then a glitter glue. That's the 2. In January, I had 3. So that is less, yes. But the reason I only have 2 now is because I lost my NYX glitter glue. I didn't use it up. I lost it. I don't know where it is. But anyway, I not technically on a no buy for that one, but I don't need any more. I have 1 of what I need. All right, next category. Brow products. So in the beginning of the month, I had 9. And in January, I had 11. So that is a decrease. Okay, so the next one is eyeshadow pans. Now, this is individual pans of eyeshadow, whether they're in palettes, singles, quads, this, that, or the other thing. So all of the single pans of eyeshadow I have. As of July 1st, I had 338. And I'm definitely on a no buy for eyeshadow. I do not need any eyeshadow. I don't. But I'd like to point out that in January, I had 500 pans of eyeshadow. Now, most of it is decluttering. I got rid of some really old, like my Smashbox palette that I had at the beginning of the year. Turns out it was irritating my eyes. It had been so old, I just needed to trash it. And then there were 2 palettes that I used for a month each, and I decided I didn't like them, so I gave them to 2 of my friends, one to each of them, because I think they don't have nearly as much makeup as I do, and they'll get much better use out of it than I do. So I did that. But yeah, so I went from 500 down to 338. Okay, the next one I have is cream eyeshadow. So these are like the NYX cream eye pencils, and actually most of my cream eyeshadows are NYX. But yeah, I have 6, and according to my January count, I had 10. So that's lower. Yay! I'm also on a no buy for that. Like no more cream eyeshadows come in. Okay, so the next one are pencil eyeliners, and I currently have 21. And as of January, I had 40. So I did declutter some that were like unusable colors, or like I wasn't ever going to use them. But I also have made really good progress using up a number of eyeliners. I've committed to working through my sample size eyeliners, and not buying any new ones. Okay, next, liquid eyeliner. According to my spreadsheet, I have 6, and 2 of which are black and the rest are fun colors. But in January, I had 8. So I have decreased that number by 2. Next category, mascara. I currently have 4. And as of January, I had 6. So I have, pretty much all of my mascaras except for 1 are sample sizes. So I've just been using them for 2 to 3 months, depending on how quickly they dry out, and then moving on to the next one. So that's steady progress. Next category we have is setting sprays. Now, setting sprays, I started with 2 at the beginning of the year. I used up both of those, but then I bought 1. So I'm currently at 1, which is good. Next is lip balm. I currently have 6. And back in January, I had 6 too. I thought I decreased my overall number. I guess I must have, what it is I went to like expos and conventions and stuff like that, and they give out free lip balm. So I added lip balm. Currently working through lip balm. Okay, next one, lip glosses. I currently have 1, which I'm really excited about because back in January I had 4, and I don't really like lip gloss. So my goal is to finish this last one and then not have any lip gloss. All right, next category is lip liner. Now this one, I don't usually wear lip liner. It's not something like, if I use lip liner, I'm using a clear lip liner. So I have 3. All 3 of them are clear lip liners. And that's, I make the point to say I don't wear lip liner because back in January I had 50, all different colors, and I decluttered them because I knew I wasn't going to use them. So, yeah, so I'm down to 3 lip liners. Okay, so this next category I'm pretty excited about because some of the decrease is because I gave it to friends, and others were, I did use up. I used up lipsticks. So my current number is 50 bullet lipsticks, which is down from 70 in January. So at least 2 of them are full lipsticks I used up, and I guess the other 18 are given away to friends. Yeah. Okay. So next category is liquid lipstick, and I currently have 7, and that's down from 19 in January. Next category is nail polish. I currently have 13, and that is down from 37. Now, I got rid of a lot of nail polishes that I knew I was never going to use, so that's why that number went down. Okay, next step, lotions. I currently have 3. Technically 2 because I just finished 1, but 3 as of July 1st. And in comparison to January 1st, I had 9, and that is actual use. I used up 6 lotions. So good decrease on for me. This next category, I've definitely decreased. So it's perfume, and I currently have 7. So that includes sample sizes, body sprays, perfumes. So I currently have 7 of those. And in January, I had 57. Mostly those little vials you get from like Sephora, like when you throw in samples when you do an online order. I had so many of those, and I worked through all of them. I currently have none of those little perfume vials. I just have like deluxe size sample ones. Okay, second to last category, face care. So like face wash, moisturizers, face masks, those kind of things. I currently have 13, which is down from 40 in January. And now the 40 included a lot of sample packets that I also got through Sephora and that kind of stuff. So down to 13 from 40. And then last category is my hair care. So shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, that kind of stuff. I'm at 11, which is down from 20. So overall, I currently have 549 items in my makeup collection at a value of $2,674.84. And currently, and in comparison, on January 1st, I had 964. So I have brought it down roughly 400 items. Partly through decluttering, a lot through use up. So that's, to move on to my next topic, I'm doing a makeup rehab kind of thing. And as of today, July 25th, I have used 194 products. And I have purchased 39 products. So I'm doing really good with my low buy and working through what I have. And if you're interested in all the numbers and stuff like that, I highly recommend clicking on the Google Drive link and take a look at my spreadsheets. I've got a tab for my entire collection. I've got a tab that separates it out into categories. I've got a tab of the makeup rehab so you can see what I'm using and how much I've used. I have a monthly makeup basket kind of tab that lets me know what I'm currently using. I have an eyeshadow palettes tab that indicates how many shadows are in each palette, how many of those shadows have I hit pan in each palette, how many I've finished, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I have the makeup inventory that has all of my numbers and then a fun little plot. So I've just been watching my numbers steadily decrease, which is great. But yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for watching and look forward to my update in either end of December or beginning of January to talk about how I did for the year of 2019. All right, bye.